as we stop sprinting, we actually lose shoulder mobility, or we train in a way that we lose shoulder mobility. The fastest sprinters, the highest jumpers, I'll even throw in a clip of myself at the end, and it's actually shocking at how much shoulder mobility we naturally have, especially the freakiest athletes. So on our knees, we can get into a push-up and we can restore that range. And you're really just trying to find a place where it feels good, where you feel a stretch. Now this would transition to then being on the toes and getting that full stretch. So I'm not avoiding my range of motion. Like in the bottom, I'm actually like thinking to pull with my back muscles. So I'm owning the range, which gives me that full range of motion, not just on the shoulder, but also the heel, the elbow, and then over time, and this is the one that when I start the video here, people freak out, oh my God, you're gonna hurt your shoulders, when in fact, this actually healed my shoulders, is I'm trying to go down until my shoulder is below my elbow with my bicep and forearm completely closed. So I'm actually embracing this stretch right here. This is why I don't hurt my shoulders. It's because I trained to bulletproof them. And then we're alternating sets. He didn't get the memo, but it's okay because he has good form. So I'll go right here. And now I'm hitting the exact opposite. Did you see where I was on the push-up and on the dip? Well, now we're almost all weak in this position. So nothing against just swinging them up, but that's not what we're doing here. And you're going to be horrified to find out how weak you are when you actually hold both heads of the dumbbell against you on every rep. So now look, I'm actually strengthening those very muscles. The biggest mistake people will make is not holding or curling the wrist. So this is not trying to negate regular rows, but the ATG system is only made up of things that we all share as weak points. So wrist forward, because see how you could cheat it up by curling the wrist, and then holding that position every rep. This is probably the weakest area in my body from 10 plus hours a day, year after year of being an online coach. So we almost all share that weakness. So when you do an ATG upper body session right, you actually, your posture feels opened up, your mobility is there, and over time it becomes, no matter how hard you throw and these kind of things, it's almost like you can't hurt your own shoulder, right? As kids, the world itself is a lot against us. Strength helps protect, but as we age, we're hurting ourselves without the world even beating us down. So with the ATG system, we're trying to blend those worlds. Strength and flexibility, that's mobility, the ability to actually move, and that seems to be what leads to the best longevity. So I'm gonna keep going with this workout, but hope those tips help you online. If you're watching this, it's super important to send your last set on each for form coaching. That's it, only 2 movements per session. So it's really realistic to send your form, and we'll help you really lock in perfect form on each of those.